All right. So I had a just like this epiphany, this idea, and I had to get it out there of how you can get more done in a week, in a month, even in a day, right? In a day than you normally would in a week, in a week than you normally would in a month, and in a month than you probably would in an entire year. And this came after, so the past year I've traveled to four different countries. I have picked up a new language. I'm not fluent in it, but I can have basic conversations, which is Mandarin, Chinese, which is pretty awesome, pretty cool. I was in China for like 6 months. That's not where I picked it up either. I started studying beforehand. Anyways, that's not the point. I've started three businesses, and I'm not saying all this to brag. Okay, I have nothing to sell you. I'm not going to lead you to any course or anything. I literally have nothing to sell you. I'm not going to send you to some link or anything. I'm not saying this to brag. I'm just saying all this because like I was the type of person who like I couldn't get anything done. I couldn't even get like a homework assignment done on time for one class, all right? Not even all my classes when I was in college. What changed though was if you are into fitness, you know what a superset is, right? Superset is basically like, let's say you're working out and you're working your arms and you have a set of like bicep curls, right? And then you have a set of tricep push downs, right? So normally what a lot of people do is they do like their bicep curls and then they sit there and they rest for 3 minutes and then they go and do their tricep workout, they rest and then they go back to their bicep. Superset is like when you just go back to back, right? So you're giving your biceps a rest while you're doing your triceps, and then you're giving your triceps a rest while you're doing your biceps. So you hit your set of biceps and immediately go to your triceps. And what this does is it makes your workout go much, much faster, right? When you plan your workout out like that, yeah, your workout goes faster. Obviously, you wouldn't want to put biceps and then biceps again because then your biceps get no rest. But if you plan your workout in a way where you can hit one workout and immediately go to the next one, you literally slash your time it takes your workout in half, if not more, because sometimes rest time can be like 2 to 3 minutes. And if you're doing four sets, I mean, one exercise, then that's almost like, that's like what, 12 minutes or something like that? I'm not a math genius, but anyways, it's a lot of time, right? That's just one set. So two sets, you're looking at already like a half hour. All right. That's just two, like, I mean, two exercises, two body parts you're working out. You're already looking at like a half hour of just time that you were just sitting there resting. And so, what I'm trying to say with this is that you need to superset your life, okay? And this will propel you forward so much, okay? And so, how do you do this? You basically want to look at like all the empty space you have in your life, all right? And you're going to fill it up. And this is going to be maybe difficult or uncomfortable or different for you at first, but I promise you, if you want to change your life, you want to speed it up, you want to get something done that could have taken you 10 years and you want to do it in 5, this is the way to do it. So basically, take stuff like I'm not saying multitasking is always good because I don't agree with that. Multitasking, sometimes it is essential to sit down and focus on one thing, right? But sometimes we do stuff that doesn't need that much attention. For example, if you're taking a crap, it you're probably scrolling on your phone. Let's be honest. You're probably scrolling through Instagram or TikTok. And I used to do the same, like, whatever. But what you should do is do something else. Either read a book, put a book there, like in the bathroom somewhere. So that way, every time and leave your phone out. So every time you go, you have no choice but to read that book. And you will be shocked. Like when you're on the toilet, I bet you can get like 10 pages done. And I bet if you're not a reader, you're probably thinking like, it's so hard to read 10 pages a day or something. Dude, put a book in the bathroom. Bro, I promise you, that book will be done in a week. In a week. Imagine if you read a book in a week. Do you know how many books you could read in a year? 52. 52 books in a year. How many are you reading now? I swear, if you put a book in the bathroom and leave your phone outside, you'll finish that thing in a week, right? If you spend as much time as you do and they're scrolling through your phone, you're gonna finish that book real quick, okay? And uh, so what I do is also I learn a language. So I have like Duolingo on my phone, I have Pimsleur on my phone. So when I go to the bathroom, I still take my phone with me. Sometimes I use a book, but I don't like having a book in the bathroom. I'm afraid it will get like wet from the shower. Anyways, point is I study language every time I'm in the bathroom. So if I'm in there, that's something you have to do daily. And if you're just doing anything else, it's just a waste of time. But I take that time and I make sure it's not wasted. And that sounds ridiculous, but bro, you know how much time you probably spend in the bathroom in a year? I don't know. I could probably search it right now. I'm not going to. Well, maybe I should. Maybe I should search it right now. Anyways, how much time on average do people spend in the bathroom a year? Okay, this isn't giving. Okay. Anyways, the point is it's a lot of time. Okay, I didn't get any answers here from Google, but it's a lot of time, right? And with that time in a year, imagine how much you could learn if you're trying to learn coding, if you're trying to learn um, business, if you're trying to learn a language. Like, dude, you know how much time you have in the bathroom. And the point is like people think you need like hours to learn something, right? People think, oh, I can't learn a language unless I have like 4 hours a day to learn it. That's bullshit. Dude, if you have 10 minutes a day and you stick to that consistently, consistency is the most important thing. You are ahead of 99% of the people in whatever subject it is. Because most people think they just need like 2 hours here and there. I heard this before and it's so true that 2 minutes a day is better than 2 hours on a random Saturday. Because that's what a lot of people do, right? When they have a goal, they wait until they have the perfect opportunity. Oh, when I have this time that I can sit down and write, or sit down and study, or sit down and make my business plan. And they wait for that 2 hours on this. Oh, finally, I got this free time. And they do it. And guess what happens? 2 more weeks go by, no progress. But the guy who's just like, hey, man, I got 2 minutes today. Let's get on it. He's making progress. He's getting stuff done. But back to the superset. So that's just one thing, right? Using the bathroom. That's a lot of time right there. That's something we have to do. Another thing is when you're eating a meal, are you probably scrolling through TikTok again? Are you watching TVs, watching movies? And watching stuff is fine. But I think if you watch something a little bit more educational, might be a little bit better. Okay. And then the other thing is like in your car. All right. In your car is such a waste of time. What I do in my car is I listen to either audiobooks or again language. I just listen to language. I listen to people speaking in a language at the level that I can understand, because of course you can't understand it, like it's just you're not understanding anything, you're not really practicing, getting better. It's useless. Another thing is working out. Now this one is a tough one because I love music when I'm working out, but occasionally I will take a break because a workout's like an hour, right? If you're working out an hour every day, that's a lot of time, right? If you're working out every day, that's 365 hours. That's a lot of freaking time, okay? So if you're working out in an hour, you could also do the same thing. Listen to an audio book, listen to language, listen to whatever it is you want to learn, listen to music theory, whatever. Like there, all the information is out there, bro. There's literally Harvard course like classes uploaded on YouTube. You could literally take a Harvard freaking class anywhere, like while you're on the toilet, right? Take a class at Harvard. Why? That's crazy, right? We live in a crazy time, but you can do it. But instead, most people just scroll through TikTok and Instagram. And look, I'm guilty of it too. I do it too. But I try to just do it as least as possible. But anyways, I just want to share that because my life has completely transformed in the past year, and it is because of this. It is because I just hate wasting time. I hate it. And it's kind of like this thing, like I used to drink soda a lot as a kid. When I stopped drinking soda, I freaking hate soda now. I hate it. I can't stand the taste of it. It just tastes like pure chemicals to me. Like I'd rather drink bleach. Okay. And like some people ask, how do you quit soda? And it's like, dude, you just quit, because when you quit, eventually your body like becomes so sensitive to that kind of stuff. It just rejects it. And it's kind of the same thing with this. Like it's hard at first, I know, but eventually once you start filling your time up with like busier stuff, and you really just need something to aim for. You need a purpose and a goal, because then like I said, if you want to learn a language, then like that's your goal, right? Don't just fill up time with like learning because you want to learn. Have a end goal that you're reaching for, and that'll be your driver for whatever it is you're filling up your time with. And then once you do that, like you'll see a waste of like something that's going to waste your time, like scrolling. You'll see that as a barrier in front of you to what you want to get, and then you just won't even like it, right? You'll be disgusted by it. You'll be disgusted by the thought of wasting time. It's the same thing as, like I said, it's the same thing as like when you quit sugar and you quit soda. Like people who've done that, they know like water is the freaking best. And when you taste that stuff, like soda again, after you've quit it for so many years, it's disgusting. Like it's just, it's such a turn off. It's horrible. It's just nasty. Okay. But the same thing will happen. So just try to superset your life, man. Look at where you have the spaces in your life, whether, I don't know what your job is, but maybe you're waiting in traffic every day. Maybe you have some job where you have a lot of downtime. Maybe you're waiting in line every day. Maybe you have a job like a security guard where you're just kind of sitting there. Look for areas in your life. Everybody has the poop area, right? That I mentioned, the crap area, where everybody has that. So I know you at least got that. And that's at least 5 minutes. I don't know anybody who's dropping a deuce in less than a minute. So you at least have that. Then you can add in some reading time, some skill development time. You can learn about sales. You can learn about copywriting, whatever it is, man. Level up. And this is how you do it. It's how you double your time. You're going to get done in 1 year what you could have done in like 5 or 10 years. I promise you, if you just superset your life, fill it up like this. And again, it's not all, I don't agree with all multitasking. I don't agree. Always try to do two things at once. But like I said, when it's mind numbing, like stuff that doesn't really take much attention, like being on the toilet, do it. Fill in that space with something else so you're not wasting time. Okay, that's all I have for you guys. That's all I wanted to say today. Superset your life, and you'll make your life super. So there you guys go. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.